variety that Astra provides with her utility kit as well to provide the slow down attack kind of utility as Sentinels. Let's see if they work out in the defense though. For now, Enigma on the attack against Galaxy. Go up towards B long. BondF already takes down 2. And paddoX with the 3rd as well. Enigma fall early.
My goodness, Galaxy Esports woke up and chose violence, committing so many players right outside of long. The nade does get Excali 1 kill. They probably will not force the issue so much, but Enigma completely turned that around on the heads. They forced the issue towards Hookah and Crunch successfully once again getting success in the same region. And he's still relentless, still pushing out, doesn't care about reloading. His Sheriff is enough.
Okay.
And more than that. He delivers above and beyond expectations, single-handedly liberating all of Hookah. And Enigma RBK also now shining in. Constellation frags for LuciA available. An absolute madman. You have to respect the sheer cojones it takes to pull off plays like those. Oh my god, that's a big combo. Gravity Well along with the paint shells definitely kills paddoX. No way he could have escaped.
Yeah, BondF will trade back immediately though, and he almost gets killed over there, but gets saved thanks to his own boombot. Rossi will find RBK on the side of the map, while rawful is causing damage, and Antidote triples up on it. 1 versus 3, LuciA can do nothing but just walk through the smoke and hope to not die.
Paint shell combination, and if Excali keeps on doing that again and again, they will sure shot clear Hookah every time, unless this area gets stacked and gets pushed down like it's happening right now. Antidote's prepared for it. Is he though? There's everything coming his way. Myriad of utility. The bombs, the shock darts, but he still gets at least 1 kill before he falls down. Still passing on the information that there's 2 players in the region. RBK now finishes what Antidote started, but BondF shuts him down for now. Can he pull this off?
Well, seems like a difficult task with 2 sheriffs. One of them has already been taken away. Rossi is put to rest as BondF will jump down looking under him.
Look at this time, the Raze is not even playing in this region. They've put the Viper on Hookah. And these kind of changes make sure that Galaxy Esports always are on their feet, never letting them get too comfortable. The chamber teleporting back towards U-Halls, just in time for this impending push that Enigma has coming. But here come the big guns. Showstopper popped and Excali blows up Rossi. rawful also dashed inside, but maybe that Showstopper can deter them from coming through. It doesn't. What on earth? Rexy still gets that frag.
How did Rexy survive that? And he's still alive with very much more than half HP to his name. But this round is done and dusted. It doesn't matter. Antidote, beautiful awareness over there. Knows that LuciA is going to be coming on the backstab. They don't even need a Sentinel. They've got Antidote to take care of it. RBK with the last.
Standard measures of using the Sova utility first, clearing out everything. They've only spotted 1 player over here, and they know for the fact that he can't contest the site. So they might as well just go for the spike plant. They are safe to do so.
Yep, they are. They found the site. And even though the rotations have come in, this is a 5v5 right now. A little bit doable for Galaxy Esports if they find 1 kill. And this makes it a little bit more difficult. rawful with the judge finds 2. paddoX with another. It's still a 3v3. Weapons retrieved. Doable for paddoX if he finds 1 kill. But he's down to 1 HP. Crawling in towards U-Hall. And all alone now to face off RVK's Rat in that poison cloud. What can he do?
paddoX might as well have just found the timing. Knows he's got Rexy isolated and backup is far away. They finally double peek him and they haven't been doing it, so there's no way they can contest it.
Indeed. And here's Excali going yet again to try and find some success towards Hookah, while Rossi all alone taking damage and making himself unavailable for this round in terms of any sort of contributions. And there's a Hunter Fury coming in to try and work, and the follow-up also comes in from both sides. Antidote and paddoX will face off each other. Antidote wins that. BondF not checked at all. Will take down another. This might just be the first round after ages to come back for the side of Galaxy Esports. But just as I say that, they've already lost another player. 2 versus 3. Losttt is completely unaware of where anybody could be, but he's checking every single corner, and now he sees rawful smoke. Just to maybe go through it. Oh, he will find the timing! Yes, he will get the kill. Struggles a little bit, but still getting it. Rexy will trade back, and now it's again on to LuciA to clutch this one out. Sound being given away, and kill being given away.
Losttt is all alone and Losttt over here. Go ahead, trade him out. Isolating those 1v1 duels is something that Enigma has been excelling at. Oh, I can see what he tried to do. Trying to take that angle on top of the box, hoping that the players who are holding judges will be dealt with, but Excali pre-fires. And the other guy gets revealed. What a valuable recon dart. paddoX dies simply because of getting revealed through that. Antidote also following up really well. And this round seems like it belongs to Enigma already. They don't even
actually taking first aim fights, then using utility.
Yeah, and it's not like Enigma wants to play it very quickly either. So
this is what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's just sad. I mean, you can't clear out both those angles. You need to have your teammates with you. Either way, BondF also playing all by himself over here. Very likely to get traded out. I don't think he survives this encounter. One person distracts him, the other person kills him. So he doesn't fully take a aim duel all by himself. With like LuciA is about to do right now. And he's trapped. He can escape using the green toxin screen. And he's got a kill too. I think this should be more than enough for Galaxy Esports. I mean, this is the first time they've been able to get an early pick and live long enough to not have the man advantage neutralized. Oh, another one.
He saw the timing on the RVK. I think he saw his shoulder, but here's LuciA getting a little too aggressive for his own good, and there's BondF with another, follows up with 2. It's a 2 versus 3. For the first time, the defenders have an advantage, but immediately as I say that, Rexy will take it back. 2 versus 2 now. Both the Astros have their cosmic device to work with, but the thing is that Galaxy don't really have weapons that's going to help them.
Yeah, but they do have Rossi in short, so maybe that could help. They have never been in an aggressive position like this. This is the first time that Galaxy Visa have been able to successfully wrap around from a shot. The thing that I mentioned like a couple of rounds ago, they finally did it, but is that going to be enough?
Well, let's find out. Antidote is going to try and work things over for himself. Throws down the cosmic divide. That's a good one. Allows him to get the spike planter without being spammed upon from either direction. Oh no, he doesn't get the spike down, and he will be pulled into the open, and he will be killed in the open.
Trading potential because of that ultimate. So yeah, he could have isolated those 1v1s, and RVK does that exactly. Isolating 1v1s, BondF comes through with the trade, but it's a bit late. Still, no problem. Excali bulldozing his way through, and now he's got the ultimate too, forcing everyone else to move into U-Hall, where BondF is lying in wait. He's got the reverse Hunter's Fury as well, coming through, clearing out U-Hall, making sure that nobody is present. But Rossi once again towards shot. The second time in a row he manages to get into this position, and it's so valuable.
Indeed, but the plant has gone past, and there's rawful missing his shots, but Rossi's bullets get over. That is the most unfortunate thing I've seen, but Losttt will trade him back. Rexy's position is not revealed. He will not be detected by the recon, but he's still in showers, and Losttt has no idea about this. Rexy playing the mind games, and he is, like I said, the backbone of the team. Doesn't even need to peek out anymore. He knows that the spike's not being defused, and Losttt completely lost about the positioning about his opponent. Is gonna have to try and make this defuse happen. A battle of shock darts over here, and there's nothing Galaxy can do. Rexy playing the mind game, having no sentinels, and that is one thing that they could capitalize upon. But if utility like this keeps dropping on their face and slows their push down, because you can see it right now, Crips, Galaxy are actually not as confident as Enigma. They're playing slow, they're trying to clear corners, which is a good thing. But if you don't have somebody who's gonna be far-fletched out to go and get those fights in, now look at Enigma with those backstabs. The confidence that they come in with is brilliant. Rossi will get the first frag though, as Enigma wait for that backstab patiently to come in, and Excali will redeem this round for his team. Gets 2, Antidote with the 3rd, Rexy with the 4th, and BondF is left all alone yet again, and he will be silenced as well. You can easily just get out of it if you get one smoke or one, you know, I don't know, Neon's wall or something. But here's a very aggressive fight towards B-Long. Enigma's favorite position at times, Rawful's position at multiple times. He has a spike in his view, and he's got Losttt on the other end as well. It's a 4 versus 2, which he doesn't really need to put his pressure on much.
Oh, survives. Really thought that shock dart would have been the death of him. But Spike not being picked up kind of tells him everything they need to know. Now you've also got the Raze pushing out of the hookah region. Losttt trying to isolate the 1v1s, but Rexy is just a bit too agile, a bit too healthy for his good. Excali, is he literally showing him his bump?
He's BMing right now. Rexy will go down to LuciA as LuciA is surrounded by every single corner. RVK comes in, gets him a little bit of a body damage. 26 HP on the man, and he is killed by his twin sister on the opponent. You know, showcasing Raze's anatomy. But hey,
Ouch.
Everybody's got something. Okay, BondF exacts revenge by getting rawful's kill, and here, okay.
See, that's the kind of stuff that makes you wonder, how do you deal with a person like that?
Yeah, I mean, there's some ways to go around it. That's kind of, you know, be aggressive onto their own front. Maybe try and give them a taste of their own medicine, but...
Chill, bro. That was a rhetorical question.
Yeah, but, you know, I'm just trying to give something that Galaxy Esports could stand upon in terms of how they can face Excali, but...
In a, you know, a little glimmer of hope. Rexy does have a little spark in his eyes, but paddoX snuffs it out. Still keeping his team alive. Keep in mind that Rossi is not moving. I do believe that he's probably had a disconnection issue. Even with that, it's a 3v2. So I think they can still win this. And LuciA has already sneaked up towards the entrance of A side. The only problem is Antidote's still present over here. And Antidote doesn't know that the other side has already taken space over here. Even LuciA has no idea, and that's exactly what I was worried about. Antidote might not have killed the first initiator, but he kills the person who has the most value, and that's the spike carrier. Once again, Excali shooting down the person who's carrying the spike. It's cursed. If you touch it, you're gonna die. LuciA trying to capitalize on his undetected position, but time is running out, and so are the health points.
Yeah, and it's over. It's just one last man left. Excali, he just surrenders himself to God, as Enigma have just done about it now. That this is Galaxy's pick. Let's find out what they've got. Here's the first round coming up, pistol round for the side of Galaxy on defense.
And they're already playing it like they want to pick up the fights. LuciA winning off the initial duels. Excali following right back. And the flurry of trades swing in the favor of Enigma Gaming as now they've gotten all they need towards the A side. But that's not even where the spike is headed. And while I say this, take a look at where RVK is. He's sneaked in towards oranges. He can gather so much information. The spike now starting to swing towards the B side. There's only one person who can stop this, and that's going to be the Viper from the side of Galaxy. That's LuciA. But once he spots out RVK over there, his now focus is going to be diverted towards Rexy. Oh, 1 feet. And that's all he needs. Amazing stuff by Losttt as well, as he doesn't really let RVK put up much of a
just
fight.
2 Spectres and 3 Sheriffs to work with.
Oh, and what's that with compared to the mighty rifle that Enigma possesses? RVK picking off early kills, and Excali also getting 1 kill, but them being traded off immediately. And while he puts the pressure towards the A side, RVK is liberating it on mid. paddoX has the opportunity to steal one of those rifles back, but does he know that the remaining players of Enigma are already inside? The sound of the wall being popped might have given him the idea, but he doesn't expect the angle.
That is the cheekiest angle I've seen in the kitchen area when the wall's gone up like that. How do you even think that somebody's going to be sitting up in that kind of an angle?
Yeah, and it's such a weird angle to check as well. You can't flick like vertically. It's just so difficult to do so.
Yeah, and he's got utility and armor as well, so he doesn't even need to buy anything for himself. He can even invest in, you know, giving his teammates a drop and stop Enigma in their tracks as soon as they possibly can. B side looking very heavy contentious, but look at Excali! What a shot by Excali, completely touched him down. And LuciA's here trying to do damage control. While he gets 1, he's not gonna get more. And just like that, Enigma have the B side in control, except for Losttt being on towards a snowman position, who is yet to be detected.
And Excali crouch peeking an op and still getting away with it is something I will never understand. I've seen people out-duel an operator when they wide swing, but never in a crouch peek. Like, that's just unheard of. Losttt is trying to deal utility damage and hoping that a shot lands in the dark, but it's paddoX who's actually creating all the impact frags. He's liberated the lurker, which means now they can start to focus towards all the people who are holding yellow. And rawful faces the exact same thing which happened to his fellow AWPer at the start of the round. Tit for tat, and Excali needs to be the rat behind this yellow box, chewing away at their defenses, nibbling through bit by bit. But paddoX swallows him. Seems like Galaxy Esports are giving them a run for their money. Speaking of money, Both the teams have equivalent amounts, so this could be the round that decides who has the momentum in the first half. Still some angles unchecked. More particularly that Sage on top, and paddoX getting a kill through that toxic cloud. That's amazing. Excali on top of 410, still keeping things competitive, but Rossi, of course, will equalize it right back. There is no revive available, but there is a Viper's Pit. This could potentially buy them some time. Antidote looking to alleviate some pressure, but ends up losing the duel to LuciA. Now clearing up the area towards 410 as they come to swing through. Whoa, wait. RBK can still deny this diffuse. He's keeping them off and time is ticking. Rossi getting the elevation, hoping to clear out the angles that RBK is holding, but they still need to deal with Rexy. And he has the Hunter's Fury. No diffuse available. The diffuser killed. And Rossi, he can still stick it.
He doesn't have time to go
done. Oh my god. Imagine if Rexy...
Considering what happened on Bind was the exact opposite.
Well, if Enigma can flip the tables, has to be in this round.
No,
Plenty of weapons forced up, but Rossi is just relentless. Getting all the kills on mid. Finally, Antidote brings things back by getting a kill towards Yellow drone tag. But at least that clears space for RBK to be there, and now they can't get back at him. Amazing stuff as one single drone forces the Oppo back, allowing RBK to come through, and they need this Viper. They need that toxin screen to get inside the B site. Or A, if they decide to go there. For now, it seems like the former is going to be the option.
Yeah, that revive might have just come in handy for them to win the round if RVK is able to extract value from not just his wall, but also his ultimate, because he still has it available. Rexy completely caught off guard, not checking yellow over here, is going to give them more problems. Enigma. Rossi needs to pull out a kill, and he will. BondF falls, and that's another weapon to work with. RBK is going to activate the Viper's Pit, and here we go. 3 versus 3, post-plant situation. Enigma are not letting this round get away from them. Well, second I say that, we've got Rossi jumping up, getting kills back and forth. And Galaxy Esports are going to
a very open map, unlike Bind, where one person can clear out an angle entirely. This time they go straight towards mid to B. Orange's area now under control, and the map has been somewhat bisected in half. Antidote will be committed by Losttt, only hoping to deny the plant as quickly as possible, maybe get a couple of trades. This entire area is lateral to his approach, so he can tag multiple members. Knowing that they've lost control of Halt, their only hope relies on the player towards yellow, and I think that's gonna be the Viper. The one person who can probably stop this entire push from coming through, because the backup is not coming at all. They're holding halls completely, and Enigma is not gonna let any of the defenders through. They're losing numbers, but Andrew can bring him back, almost line them both up. And Rexy has the perfect angle onto the jet. Just one distraction. Man. He hears him drop from the
economy, which is literally in shambles. Another force spy coming in with half armors across 4 players. This is a difficult one for Enigma to crawl back into.
I don't know about crawling back, but they can at least burrow themselves in. Deeply entrenched into the site. The utility does not clear out the angles that Galaxy Esports are holding. Excali does get 1 kill, but that doesn't break the crossfire. Losttt and Rossi still potent over here as they're stopping the members from coming inside. The one-way smoke doesn't cover nearly enough angles as they wanted to, but still, they will be able to plant in a safe spot. Rossi not keen on fighting just yet. Keep in mind that the spike has been planted from an area where it cannot be protected from belt, so Enigma Gaming need to hold on to the 410 area, and that's exactly what Rexy is doing. Going above and beyond, forcing the fights towards rafters. LuciA still coming through screens, but Lostt's revival might just be a little bait, and the bait is not successful. He survives, but all his teammates are dead, and he's only got 6 bullets in the chamber. Not enough time to reload as well. Clock ticking by, and he hasn't got anything. He still has recons which he can use to gather information, but maybe he can spot the gun barrel of RVK, and that's all he needs. Even after getting that kill, he doesn't know where the last player is, and he's forced to concede the round. Excali, they know for a fact that it's a full commitment. So many footsteps are bound to give away the fact that this is not going to be a fake. I guess Enigma are just waiting for the wall so that they can go plant, but what Galaxy won't expect is that Excali's on top, and he found 2 players. Doesn't get any kills, but he's got the information. Angles are still favorable. Rossi cannot beat just yet. But he does. Excali was holding the angle, but still Rossi wins the duel. And paddoX is already on the backstab. spots so many players running back towards him, and he says, nope, I am not gonna take this fight.
Give that wall a little bit of his trust and expect that nobody's gonna come to Antidote will. A battle of the sages, and Antidote wins that one. A revive available for him, Antidote, which he can use and get Excali, and that's exactly what they're going for. They're going towards B. They want Excali back in the game, and they've got two players waiting for them over there, LuciA and Losttt. But time is of the essence here, Crips, and I don't think the minute they go into this, that spam is going to come through, and there it is, the round's done. LuciA's probably done enough. Oh my god, they get the spike! And rawful is still alive! He brings it to a 2v2. What the hell just happened? Excali with a clutch spike plant might have just done it, but it's all onto rawful and Rexy to win this one out, and Rexy's got the perfect crossfire, and he's gonna take down one, and it's all onto him. Again, a battle of the Sovas. That is gonna work, and because this box is not spammable, why? Lost!
All the utility that was used, somehow Excali just stuck it. He had to plant this, he had to die in order to plant that spike. He used his life to do that, but he got the round.
Yeah.
And Enigma continued the economic momentum. It's now Galaxy Esports who are on an eco, and it's just Sheriffs. Zipline approaches as Enigma Gaming take height and the site.
Well, completely unrelenting over here. Their confidence levels have boosted.
Assuming they lose this round. For now, Enigma taking no chances. They're still holding defaults, still waiting that Galaxy Esports will make the first move and hopefully get a pick. Alright then. First attempt unsuccessful.
That was... Alright. Losttt does not get a kill over there, but he will find three players coming in towards mid. Throws it out to his teammates as they head in towards B yet again. Enigma are finding the same sort of a situation for themselves. And Rossi's gonna hit back as soon as Antidote gets BondF. There's a battle of the anime battle, but Rossi does not get his knives in his hands on time. And that allows rawful to win that duel. 4 versus 3, a difficult retake for Galaxy.
Oh no! Antidote survives that? How are they not looking at paddoX?
Hello?
He could have killed them both, but that was just a bit too lucky for the side of Enigma Gaming. They survived that. LuciA still finding Antidote off guard. rawful also looking the wrong way. This is the second time it's happening in the same round. And even though the first person couldn't make good of it, LuciA still gets it back. Spike planted on top, which means there's literally no place he can hide inside.
The feel of it itself is different. Like, you know, like you've got, you know, better aim.
Oh my god, I don't know about feelings, but this is definitely a bad one in my guts. rawful getting quadra peaked. Excali having 3 targets to deal with at the same time. They can't choose who to shoot first. At least Rossi gets taken down by RVK because he overextended. RVK finally getting handed a duel with only one person at a time, so he has a chance to win that. But again, his second duel is met with multiple people. And Galaxy Esports are just rushing down the members of Enigma. They don't care.
Well, right now, Enigma need to figure out how not to die in this round, because this is their buy round coming in. Like I said, yet again with those half armors, Excali cannot find the connection onto the head of BondF, but he will have to wait for another. And that's paddoX completely dismantling him, unaware of somebody coming from down below there. And Galaxy Esports being as aggressive as possible. paddoX, a little too good for your own comfort, my friend. rawful will put you down as Okay, Rossi gets a good kill onto RVK. And there is a 3v4 retake here. Make that a 2v4 retake. And Enigma seem to be dripping apart. Oh man, this is
pre-firing that angle.
You don't want to be in. Enigma start off this round now. They're going a little aggressive. Excali, and he's going to be immediately shut down.
Yeah, the recon detected him before he could even get inside. He even tried to slow down, hoping to not give away the sound of the zip. But now there's 2 on the zip. One of them on top of 410, coming through pipes. There's so many angles that RVK has to be wary of.
What?
paddoX gets both of them?
No way,
oh my
dude.
god, that's X-ray vision activated. rawful can't get back in time, and BondF just
have their do or die situation coming up because of this. They win this, they are alive. They lose this, they might as well give up this map of Icebox. Come down to the wire now, ladies and gentlemen, and a push yet again from the side of Galaxy as they are taking control. Only one man to stop them here, that's RVK, but he himself has also given away for a retake as his teammates come on the backstab, and Excali struggling for a kill, will find one eventually. And here's Losttt, maybe he wants to go on to Rexy's steps, and he will get him. Losttt will take down one. RVK struggling to find the kills. He's not able to connect his shots in this map. and the plant will go down. 4 versus 4. Here comes the retake for the life on this series.
Goodness, this is the first time Enigma are attempting a backstab, but just when it was about to work, the players of Galaxy Esports push out of rafters and towards screens, making sure that even though they are losing control towards the belt region, they can at least keep screens in their pockets, enfolding the entire site in their arms, and it's just rawful left. He can get away with one frag, he's got the dash, but with position reveal, he might as well just save this gun. It's a bit too expensive to use.
That they've got a triple setup of defense over here on the A side, they're ready for this. They don't really want to play on the retake anymore. They want to stop Galaxy on their tracks. paddoX giving out flashes. Oh, he should have seen. Yeah, he did. He most certainly did see rawful's head, but rawful will pop his head with a blade instead. And Enigma has slowed them down a little bit, having lost the main man. Galaxy are trying to look at other avenues they can work with. Excali is really close to the fire line right here. And rawful is just absolutely destroying people right now. Excali might have lost his life, but paddoX will come back, and he's gonna lose it again. Okay! rawful on for the ace, maybe the 6k as well. Not gonna get it. BondF will shut him down. And now they're playing for a little bit of information. BondF sees where the one player is. Now he's gonna have to get away from here because he knows they can't enter this A side. All 3 players of Enigma are here and they're aware of this, but Galaxy, they're not very keen on rotating, especially because they don't have time.
Yeah, but they don't have any utility to block out vision either. If they go for the plant, it's gonna have to be in the open. Or maybe they have to get some kills before they actually do that. Both of them seem to be very difficult with the amount of time remaining. But Galaxy Esports also, instead of focusing on that region, they've been going towards the A side so many times. This is like the 5th or 6th time in a row that they've gone to the A side. 6 rounds, and this is the 7th one, and most of them have been towards A. Once again, they move inside. 2 Enigma players on top of the zipline towers. Even rawful from rafters is just putting up a shooting gallery over here. They pick up these duels, force the fights, but Losttt! He channels 2 frags together? That's insane. Even paddoX delivers one. And just in the blink of an eye, a 5v5 turns into a 2v2.
Deploying drone.
Oh man, this suddenly became a round that Enigma have to play a little bit more cautiously. Yeah, he's out them. You can see Rexy's rotating. He's gonna be triggering that one. And there it is, trying to deny the plant whatsoever he can do. He's gonna throw in the Viper snake bite, but the plant will go down.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is. And it's over.
This was telegraphed from a mile away.
And there he goes. Like I said, he wants the kill onto Antidote. He will not tag him even once. Unfortunate for Losttt. His ultimate has been taken out, but look at this push towards mid. Beautifully done. Excali and rawful push up and find a kill, and that's all they need. They need to get back to the site right now. Because Galaxy, well, they're going to take some time to think whether they want to go in or not, as paddoX finds a way to slither in.
Such a well-orchestrated push. They knew that the Sova is going to be alone on that region. His teammates all towards A. They push out, get the man advantage. And while they are fading back from the A side, they secure 2 kills. Amazing comeback from the side of Enigma Gaming this time. And
let's see what they've got in store. Antidote takes out Rossi's head clean. And it's all onto LuciA as well. And that is Enigma inching closer than Galaxy would have wanted.
No way! rawful doesn't even get the chance to scope in. Excali exacts revenge, but in a 4v4, the situation always favors the attackers. Antidote's wall will be hurt, but what they don't know is that he will push out of this angle instead of just holding the kitchen region. RVK, in a one-and-done spot of sorts, can probably deny the plant, but LuciA will stick it. He doesn't care about losing HP. He got that spike, and now the Viper's
he might, yes, he will! The Viper's pit has been completely disalarmed, and that is gonna be RVK probably making the clutch play over here. It's still a 3v3 though, as Rexy goes out for information as well as Losttt. They want to know where these players are, and Rexy spots out 2 of them. He's even got a recon to work with. There's Viper utility. There's a lot of things that Enigma can do, but this is do-or-die situation for them. They're putting in all of their efforts. RVK proving to be the hero. Rexy with another kill. 1 versus 2, and Losttt needs to make this work. Down to 1 HP, he will be DK'd, but the time is of the essence. All he needs is a kill onto Rexy. Will he get it though? Because there's no time left, and it's over! Enigma have lost the map of Icebox and we go to
Let's see how
Haven.
this is out. With Excali picking up the breach, we won't see him being the aggressive person. Rather, rawful is going to have to take up that responsibility. A counter push from a shot already, but both of the frags end up going in the favor of Enigma. I really thought Rossi went undetected over there, but with this clearance, the A side seems to be theirs for the taking. Lost all by himself over here. They probably might not check his angle, but the spike is not present in this region. And Excali's already snuck past the A-link spot. So whatever he does over here is still gonna be kinda irrelevant. I mean, his position's revealed now, and all that information, it will not be of any use for Galaxy Esports. Reyna is in no position to help out Losttt, and they're both stuck on individual islands. The spike going towards. Even Losttt had to go all the way around the attacking spawn side because he thought there's going to be Killjoy utility that spots him. And paddoX gets stunned right then and there. 3 people peek him. There's absolutely no way he wins that duel.
Yeah, Losttt looking for exit frags. He sees both of them. Yes, he will. They're jumping around.
You can probably just carpet bomb that entire region with the fault line. Destroy anyone who dares to even oppose you over there. BondF left on an island. He's stunned. LuciA still protects him, and he's not been detected yet. BondF now finally regains his senses, getting the kills, and the little curvature of the nebula allows him to get just that deeper into garage, but not away with his life. Backstab of the jet will go undetected because the Killjoy utility is down, and now the jet is about to get the kill, but Rossi can't really capture that.
Oh man, Rossi gets peeked.
Yeah, but at least he's, got the attention over here, stopping the plant from happening. And now he's killed the spike carrier, leaving Excali all by himself. No utility available. Fault line gonna be kind of irrelevant up close and personal when all these people are right in his face. And with 11 HP, there's not much he can do, but I take my words back. paddoX takes a bullet to the face. And Excali has more than enough time to fall back, recover the spike, maybe go anywhere else on the map if he wants.
Excali is playing this to perfection. But the only thing that he needs right now, after getting the plant, is a good post-plant position to try and find Losttt in an off-guard situation, because that's the only way he wins this. A one-on-one, face-to-face duel, he's gonna lose even if a bullet hits him through the wall.
But he's got the rolling thunder. Excali summoned, rising from the ashes.
It's
the puppet master, congregating all the masses. He's pulling strings, twisting minds as the bullet hits, but he can't take the round. Aggressive position taken up by paddoX towards a shot as he looks to get that peak. Rexy's the only one holding this angle. And paddoX isn't pushing all by himself. Even Rossi has pushed out of A. So they've got this area under control, but as a result, they've lost C. Plant is possible, but can they deny it? Or maybe even delay it? LuciA loses control of Garage. RVK getting that peak. Means they've got enough post-plant positions, but in this 3v5, only one thing can go wrong for Enigma, and that is Rossi getting the frags onto RVK and Rexy. He does get the frag onto RVK through the woodworks, but Rossi gets stunned and Rexy finishes off Enigma Gaming. R will only be seen once they actually put the big guns to use. And when I say big guns, I mean Excali's huge muscles, which harbor the potential to shake up the entire world. He's got that rolling thunder available since the last 2 rounds, but he still hasn't used it, and I'm wondering what he's saving it for. Probably a round where Galaxy Esports are not on an equal.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what I was gonna say as well. Rexy cleaning up corners here, but taking a lot of damage in turn himself. The C side has been opened up for business. They will grab it all, and they will get the spike down immediately. While the remaining players of Galaxy Esports are gonna be scrounging for weapons. Vultures looking for anything and everything that they can find lying on the ground. But nothing has been dropped because every single person from Enigma is healthy, hale, and alive.
Yeah, and this kinda lets them snowball economically as well. With all 4, not just all 4, all 5.
Gets away, was blinded for a couple of seconds. Like I was saying, Enigma have not just their initiators doing wonders with utility, but also with their aim as well. rawful will take down Rossi, completely dismantled from his senses, as the plant will go down with just a 1 kill. Excali gets it down with the rolling thunder, enabling them to enter the side with complete ease, and he will go down instead to Lost's shock dart. And here's Killjoy's activating their ultimate, and look at rawful dashes to a little bit extra ambition, but he will have his team win this round hopefully. 3 versus 2 here. I don't see Galaxy Esports winning this one out. Lost, blinded, detected as RVK takes down one.
Then the shock touch to deny the plant. He tried everything, but when rawful's hitting shots like that, you can't really do much. And even paddoX is trapped now, unable to concede his life. Rexy falls back. Oh my god, this is just a disaster. They're falling like flies over here.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't even matter that they've lost a little bit of their health. You know, Rexy's right there to heal them all up. As Galaxy are slowly having a little bit of a memory rewind play from Bind in terms of at least a scoreline. 5-1 is exactly where they were, and it's exactly what's being fed to them again. rawful, he is on a roll right now. No one seems to be able to stop these guys of Enigma. And Losttt, well, he might be in a good position to get one kill. He's gonna be stunned, and he's mostly gonna be wall back. Oh, still alive? Okay. Losttt gets another!
Guys try to play towards C long, they get bombarded. Now rawful playing for contact towards B. The timing is just perfect. No utility, no sound given away. rawful just straight up walking in and deleting two players. Raw aim and firepower, nothing else. And he's all the way in defender spawn. Come on, man, this is just bullshit. How is he so deep and still able to catch all of these players off guard? And because Losttt is busy shooting at him now, he can't stop the spike from being planted.
Well, Enigma, they are back on track yet again. Another 3v4. It's been multiple situations now where Galaxy Esports have lost their first two players to rawful or Excali or any one of them, and Excali is just adding on to the fire here. He's dropping bits of fuel.
Salt is real.
Yikes, it's saltier than the
But
Dead
his
Sea.
teammates don't even have more than 3. paddoX has not a single frag to his name. Somehow Rossi deciding it was a good idea to walk up. BondF gets the trade, but he's on 5 HP now. So tell me who honestly is the winner over here. I would say that it's Enigma.
Yeah, they most certainly are. And this is exactly... Cribs, we're coming full circle back to what we saw before. You know, that utility usage is not coming in. Losttt might have got a kill as soon as I said that, but that mid push with absolutely nothing on in terms of utility being used, and rawful again. Dude, somebody put like, I don't know, somebody keep a cam on this guy.
Even though rawful snuck in, he looks away at the worst time possible. He could have easily killed Excali if he just held that angle for like 1 more second, but timing is such a bad thing for them this time around. And now with the rawful holding this angle, nobody will check him. 100% guaranteed that he gets away with a frag. He didn't dash back in time, but he did what he came here to do.
Oh man, Excali just waiting and waiting to release that fault line. The minute Rexy sees him, Losttt is gonna go down, and there's Excali losing his life, but LuciA!
Just straight up walk out. But when Rossi tried to do the same thing, he got punished. At least this time there's just smoke to cover up the mid window. So that's one thing that they changed from the previous round. They learned from their mistakes. He gets away with murder. Seekers popped instantly, so he overcommits a bit more, overstaying his welcome. LuciA will do the exact same thing with no backup from Garage. Yeah, that's a bit of a miscommunication over there. And once again, you see rawful in all these positions where he's literally catching his opponents with knife out.
Losttt will shut him down for now. It's a 2 versus 3, and it looks like they want to go for that ultimate play here. That's a little risky considering that they don't really have resources apart from that. And Excali, him being the breach, is going to be able to completely deny that lockdown. BondF left to wonder what he can do now with the sheriff and a judge. A little bit of utility left on him, which he's not even going to be allowed to use. He runs out in the open. He's left all alone. His teammate's gone off. As Excali does not care about BondF.
Else not able to put up as much as they should be. And with this, there's a potential for 10-2 becoming a possibility once again. The Rolling Thunder will hit absolutely nobody, but that doesn't matter. This is just an insurance policy as they roll into the seaside. BondF coming through the nebula like an absolute Chad. Of course, he's going to get punished for it, but there was a chance he could have killed rawful there. Still, with a 4v4, Galaxy Esports have a chance to come through. Especially now that they've got control of C long, they can start to pinch. And the only way to win this round for Enigma is if they start picking up fights towards Garage. Or if Antidote does that. That was unexpected, but he clears out the entire backstab all by himself. His team can't even say the lack of a sentinel. They have the killjoy present, so there's really no way he should be able to sneak into these positions so often. Oh, disgusting. Well, that's one way to deal with rawful and his lurks. Just straight up shoot him in the head.
Yep, this time he's put to a stop early on, so it's on to the other members, the initiators, the controller, and the sentinel to make this work as Rexy. Well, he blinds himself, unfortunately, but that's okay.
Yeah, no problem.
They've crawled into the B side. Wait, what?
You should
Why is... Okay, number one, why is there no utility kept on the B side? If there is not, there should be a player there, which is also not happening. And look at Enigma, they don't even care that the B side is theirs. They're going to see.
But they haven't spotted BondF. Yeah, now they finally do that. Otherwise, Rexy would have been a dead man. Yeah, they avoid disaster, but the retake is still possible. With LuciA coming in from long and having another player right beside him, there are basically no great post-spawn positions available for Enigma. So the crossfires are not that good. Oh, but as soon as I mentioned crossfires,
give him the
takes matters into his own hands. Excali throwing out the flashes to help him push through. But does RV can need that? I don't think so.
Well, a 1 versus 3, and guess who's left again in the end? Losttt it is, and he's just being absolute okay. Losttt is clearly frustrated with the situation that his team is in currently right now. I think Excali will put an end to everything.
This time Enigma just walking in. They don't even care that the C site is taken up by the members of Galaxy Esports. They will be comfortable with letting them have the site. And then they go in for the retake. Especially when Rossi is overextending like this. Antidote will be glad to pick him off. LuciA holding the backstab all by himself, but rawful wins the duel. Now it starts to crumble. Losttt has a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. And while he's busy looking towards the long, poor BondF has to hold off the entire site all by himself. He doesn't even have a line of sight because of the nebula. And now he's gone out over here. Diffuse already coming through. Rawful rushing into knife. And as they try to stick the blades in between his flesh, the turret is probably the only source of firepower he still has. I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh no, paddoX. Gravity and then killed. The round isn't even over, but they don't bother. They just... Yeah, of course, that's gonna happen, for sure. Aftershock, shock darts, dealing utility damage, and this guy's going for the trailblazer up close and personal, stunning them, but not getting the kill.
Yikes.
Oh my god, I hate to say it, but I kind of felt like Enigma were not taking that fight seriously. Of course they wouldn't, especially when they're confident that RVK can hold on to the site by himself. I mean, he's done the damage. LuciA and BondF, both of them have a foot in the grave already.
Yeah, they most certainly do. It's just one bullet through a wall or through the Radiant boxes that need to go on to them. And RVK, along with his teammate, Antidote, come in for this retake. Antidote's already taken out one of those people, and now there's 2 more to find. They're slowly covering up every single angle on the side, and they need to be aware that they are towards A-Long. There's one nanoswarm being put out to try and secure this round. While Antidote goes up close, sees the shoulder, gets him out. They have no clue that Losttt is around the corner, and Losttt will secure.
Slippery one as well.
Fuel. Well, he will be healed. He's got his knives pretty early on into the second half. He's looking to make the best use of him. Players are a little too close. There's a flash. Rawful does not connect anything, but Rexy will get a kill instead. That was a good flash and peak kill that came out, but only good for 1. Oh, Rexy. What? Rexy, he gets 1. Excali doubles up.
At this point, this guy is turning into somewhat like King Arthur with the Excalibur, holding off an entire army by himself while being relatively unarmed. Antidote delivers a final nail in the coffin. A thrifty win to finish off this series.